Hi, everyone. Tonight, I am going to bring you our final session, week 8 of the renovation timeline from start to finish little mini series. I hope you've enjoyed week 1 right through to week 7. You'll find those episodes on YouTube. Look, really, I think people ask me a lot about what a renovation looks like from start to finish. So I laid it out week by week for you to follow along. So let's start. Week 8, session 8, the renovation timeline from start to finish is embrace bliss and revel in the marvel of your transformed space. In other words, you've done the work, the renovation looks amazing, it's styled, it's on the market, ready to sell. Look back, reward yourself, enjoy it, breathe it in. So let's go through a few of those things that happens or should happen once your renovation is complete and it's on the property market. Number 1, regroup, reflect, and repeat. That's the theme of this little chat tonight. So certainly there are about 5 tips I'm coming up with, or I've come up with right now, for renovators to embrace and reflect on the transformative journey of the project. So when I talk about transformation and the journey, I'm talking about 3 ways. Number 1 is personally. Everyone kind of dismisses it like it's not a big deal. I think it is the deal. What renovation can do for you, for feelings of significance, the way that other people see how you're going and see what you're able to achieve, family members and people from outside, friends and families, admirers, it's a big deal, guys. So personally, I see people transform from being not confident, from being worried about starting, into these amazing renovators who'll just tackle any project. So, people just kind of don't talk about it very much, particularly in the property space. It's all about the numbers and the money and the profit. I think renovating is so much more than that. It is a gift, and it's something that everybody can start, and they can start small. So transformation personally. And number 2, the property. Obviously, we transform the property. That's the whole reason we renovate, is to uplift an ugly duckling and turn it into something gorgeous. And also the financial result that comes along with a well-constructed, well-priced, well-budgeted renovation on a really good property. The financial rewards are there. So how do we embrace bliss, and how do we really reflect on what we've been able to do with a transformed space? Number 1, reward yourself. Just reward yourself. You deserve it. Like, after the hard work of the renovation, treat yourself. Renovating is a sprint. When it's on, it's on. But hey, there can be weeks and even months and even a year in between. So during that time, that's the time to kick up your heels and enjoy what those few short weeks of activity was able to create for you. So renovate for a short sprint and then take some time off. Reflect, enjoy. Take that well-deserved break. It's not a competition. Like I talk about people doing lots of renovations. It's totally fine if you just want to do one a year, if you want to do one every 2 years, if that gives you enough pocket money to go overseas or to do something, and that not impact directly on your family's finances, but it be extra income that you've created, then enjoy it any way you like. Pay down your mortgage. For me, it's always throw it back into property. throw it back into property. That's my thing. But a lot of people just want to spend their money. That's fine. It is your money. You've earned it. So consider a holiday, a retreat, or any activity that makes you feel rejuvenated, rejuvenates your spirit, your soul, rejuvenates your cracked hands if you've been painting. Self-care and relaxation is a part of this journey, and you should factor it in. Make sure you include it. Breathe in your success. So many people just walk through a property and they're a little bit critical of their renovation. Take it the other way. Be really proud of what you've been able to do. Pause and appreciate the beauty that your transformed property exudes. In your mind, congratulate yourself. Compare it to how it looked before to how it is now. Like, take yourself on that mind journey and lean into the sense of accomplishment that comes with creating such a stunning space. Like, take it as a personal win. Allow it to help you to build confidence for your next deal. Allow it to make you feel good. Allow it to make you feel proud. Not in a boasty way, just in a little pat yourself on the back way. It's important, guys. We want to grow and we want to believe, and creating this kind of activity and having a really nice project to reflect upon is the first step inside that, even though you might not have sold the property and got your financial reward at that point. But, you know, when you're walking through your transformed space, allow it to make you feel really, really good and use it to build your confidence for the next one. The next point is admire your own style. Admire what you've been able to create. Admire your styling choices. Admire your fixtures and fittings. Don't beat yourself up for something that didn't go so perfect, or something that you think, like a tap that's a little bit too small. You know, it's amazing how we'll beat ourselves up on things that really other people don't notice and that we only know in our own minds. You know, what we were going to do and what we ended up with is all in our heads. So rather, flip your mindset and admire your own style and what you're able to create. Your design touches have turned an ordinary house into a home, and a home that you've gifted somebody else. Your next owner is going to love what they've bought. You've done all of that for them. You've presented them with a home. So revel in the creativity and the individuality that you've brought to the project, and also just creating a really nice space for somebody else to enjoy for many years to come. It's your gift to them. Positive feedback. You'll get positive feedback at open for inspections and from your friends and family. I want you to listen to the positive comments. Don't do the old, oh, that's okay. Oh, was shucks, it was nothing. Like, people are giving you compliments, take them in. Don't just push them off, take them in. It's a part of the way we grow. It helps us to grow. It helps build our confidence. So don't dismiss positive comments. The comments to dismiss are the little criticisms from a real estate agent as they're showing your property and taking your property to market. Understand their game. So take on the positive comments from your friends and family, but understand if negative comments come your way via a real estate agent, what they're doing is conditioning you to take a lesser offer. They're conditioning you to bring your expectations down a little bit to meet the market. And if, you know, they tell you they're going to sell your property up there and then it hits the market, and they might have to bring you back in a little bit. So their way of doing that is to say, hey, the feedback from the open for inspection was your laundry was a little bit small, or whatever that might be. The truth is, guys, if you're a good renovator and if you've got a very, very good emotionless idea of what your property is going to sell for, you've done the research, you'll already know that anyway. Like, you'll know what's not so fantastic. So be proud, take the positive comments on. Don't let the little negative things beat you up. It's not important. You know, really, it's about the sale price. It's about the journey. It's about all of the things, personally and physically and financially. The financial gain, we can't underestimate how awesome it is to earn a chunk of profit. You know, like, it's a big deal, guys. People say, oh, would I renovate for $50,000? Yes or no? Like, some people have their opinion on that. Or would I renovate for $30,000 or $40,000 profit? The truth is, there are not many people out there who can save $30,000 or $40,000 in a short amount of time after tax. So if you can do that after tax with a renovation, count that as a win. You know, if your renovation is for profit, get really, really excited about the positive impact it will or has already made to your financial position. Your smart investment choices, they're setting you on a path to creating that financial independence. And once you have financial independence, you have choice. So just remember, guys, that renovating, it's not just about improving the property, it's also about enriching your own life and your financial future. So, you know, I just seriously, I'm in all of these property investing groups, all of them, and everything's facts and figures based, and it's all about the numbers. And you hear me say the numbers don't lie, but I want you to lean into the emotional benefits that we get from feeling fulfilled by doing something that we love, and by turning something ugly, creating something beautiful and gifting that to either tenants or to a next property owner. So guys, breathe it in, enjoy. Thanks for joining me.